something insane. I don't want to really talk on Kanye's behalf. You know, he's the ultimate artist, designer. Here, I just want to say that in this case, you know, every image was touched by Kanye, and my favorite experience with Kanye, and I would say the source of sadness in a way, is that imagine then you pushed yourself to the absolute end. You can't make it any better. It's impossible. And you show anyone you know, and they just mind blown. They're like, yes, this is crazy, done. So you reached the perfectionism of yourself, and which is not easy. So you're already satisfied, like, great, this is the craziest shit I can do. And then everyone you know saying, yeah, that's the craziest shit possible. But then you send it to Kanye, and he says something, and it's always better at all times. And if he can't say anything, he will say that's perfect. But then he would say that's perfect once in a year, and everything else would be not perfect. But then he will make it perfect. And so I just mind blowing every day, actually, thinking of the level of artistry and connect and just dedication to craft that Kanye has. No one ever. I met many people, Airbnb, all the designers. No one even close to what he does. Not even close. This is something I can articulate with words, with my Russian accent, and show a few images. But once again, the level of craft at Yeezy is beyond anyone's imagination. Everything thought through, every single thing in one man's head. There's a big team, obviously, but every decision goes through Kanye. And you put your shoes, the Yeezy shoes on, and you feel better. You're like, wow, that's crazy, that's nice feeling. But you don't know that 5 years he spent just to get there. So you feel that. The posture, the weight, the texture, the colors, everything is designed by him. So, yeah, I'm extremely grateful to the gods and universe that I was able to work with him, because that's just, you kind of, it's like seeing miracle. For designer, it's like seeing miracle. So I will just tell you a few stories about our work. You'll see connections to Lot. You'll see connections to what we're trying to do with Arc and everything. So here we've been proposing to Kanye to build this ultimate wearable, ultimate body network device, an ultimate fitness tracker. It's molded by your hand, and it can track your heartbeat, the moist, I don't know the right word, the moist of your palm, the sweat of your palm, and pulse, to give a snapshot of your body. But the main purpose of that was to squeeze it in your hand and send message to the mothership, to Kanye. And if Kanye feels like it, he can answer you by sending message back. So that was your number one psychological, mental purpose, where you feel connected to that person, to Kanye, to his entire vision. And he can answer back to community. So it's this conversation, like millions to one. So he feels connected to all of us. We feel connected to him. Beyond Twitter, beyond music, beyond videos, just the frequency. And it serves purpose of tracking your body, because it's Adidas, right? Fitness tracker. This was a project for Pornhub. This is a shipped project. We did awards for the first Pornhub award show. That was crazy. We did the whole thing, I think, in 4 days, from inception to producing these awards, going through all the approvals with everyone, and talking with Kanye like 4 a.m. 4 hours. That was a special experience, and you can see the idea here is that Kanye's input was, what would the alien Pornhub look like, and so we thought maybe in the future we change our bodies, we change our chemicals so much that we experience pleasure different ways, without going into details of that. And basically, how would the sex toys look like if we, those aliens? I will let your imagination run. You can imagine what it can be. And so we designed around 50 different sex toys from the future, which served as awards. That's another view to the Yeezy athlete rather. So you see the input sensors here. The inspiration for this was the pacemakers or artificial heart. Once again, it's custom to your palm, so it can get more personal than this. Other people just simply will not be able to use this. Only you can use this. This is some proposal for, I am not going to go through all the details, again, respectfully to Kanye and the team. Not all the secrets I can expose, but this was a proposal for an electronic device for season 9. That's a scooter that is 100% buildable. I think that's what I was looking for. You can build it, although it doesn't look like it. But you see that you don't see any mechanical pieces here. No brakes, no lights, because we wanted to incorporate everything inside this body. And the engine, the motors, the brakes, everything is hidden. You don't see it as a user. So it's waterproof, of course, and very rigid, but also very tangible. Like I would describe it as some kind of animal, because we thought that, for example, to accelerate this, you would just touch the handle. You don't have to rotate it. You can just rotate your wrist and the sensor will understand that you're accelerating. If you need to brake, you can squeeze the thing with your left hand and it knows that, all right, brake. Think of Neuralink, right? In the near future, these things will be operatable through our mind anyway. So this is not a future design. We can build this right now, but it's incorporate that vision of the future of seamless technology. Easy Life project that was made by Kanye request is a set of products for just outdoor life. You can see generator, lamp, washing machine, cooking device, hot plate, all as a modular system. We're working a lot on the furniture, and this is you'll see we have this table, and the table sits inside this temple, and they all interconnected, just like it's like nature, where every piece operates by the same laws. So from insects to humans to planets, it's all the same law. So we incorporate our own laws at Yeezy and design products around that. You'll see the table there. Just remember this image. It's a temple. Software. This is modular headphones. And modular because yes, they serve as the purpose of the headphones, just like you can buy right now. But we had this magnet attachments, and you can add possibly a 5G module. So now it's an independent platform that you can download stuff and talk to other people and call. Like it can serve as a phone. Here you can also add another module with a camera. You'll see another image, and now it's a wearable camera with sound. This is low frequency, how to call it, low frequency emitters, low frequency modules that generate just a little bit of haptic buzz on your forehead. So when the buzz kicks, you feel it with your entire body, not just as a sound. So yeah, that's crazy actually. That's crazy. Universal hygiene kit. That's also a look into the future where that new environment, new houses, new arcs, whatever, say next 20 years, 10 years, we have this hygiene kit which is have everything you need personalized to you. There's a liquid soap, toothbrush, floss. I mean toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, and it works as a station where it cleans itself, desensitizes itself. It's and it's you order only supplies. You refill the toothpaste here, you refill the soap here, you refill the floss here, but the products itself made from a like ceramic like material, so they're durable, they feel like art, like sculpture, still being extremely utilitarian. This is a little shelf here for something. So you have this hygiene kit. Maybe you on the go, maybe you in the arc, maybe even you can plug here with you see in the bottom, you can plug somewhere, or you at your crazy luxurious home, it fits everywhere. These were gym equipment. Basically, you working with stones. Easy sound. That's the idea for a centralized radio station from Kanye, where it streams only one frequency. There's no controls to turn it on. There's no controls to turn it off. There's no controls to even change the volume. Everything is decided by Kanye. So if there's silence for a week, it means that there's silence for a week. Maybe there is a conversation that Kanye has with someone and he uploaded there. Imagine it as a lifelong podcast. You don't have to tune in for that. It's just always there. And that's the easy sound proposal. The only thing you have to charge them, obviously, but other than that, it's just a piece of rubber that you put in your ears and you have Kanye there. There's a lot of things here. That's the Pornhub award. It was a cool moment because we were, interacting with this Pornhub stuff and porn stars and just talking about design actually. So to me that was a crazy experience because and I'm not saying this as a crazy person, like design is really limitless, and if there's a story behind a piece, then everyone talk about it and they want to engage on that on different level. Just curiosity, like it sounds crazy, but yeah, the curiosity turns in, and you start to turns on, and you start to just think beyond whatever the environment right now, you know. So with these awards, it's not become. I mean, it was a lot of work from the team. It's not just awards. That was the whole thing was designed by Kanye, but it was designed the way that you don't feel about. There's nothing shameful about it. There's nothing taboo. It's just a human experience. It's another version of it. It was a beautiful moment. That's another view of the hygiene station. You pull it out as it's on magnets. You just take it, this thing, and use it as a liquid soap. Then you put it back. There's a video somewhere here. Floss dispenser, mouthwash. Oh, it's mouthwash, not soap. Mouthwash dispenser, toothpaste dispenser, toothbrush, ultrasonic. Charging here, cleaning itself here. Possibly order stuff for you, so you don't even have to. Like, it knows that the floss is out. It knows that the liquid for mouthwash is out. So it just sends you, you know, almost like not the liquid. It can send you the concentrate powder, and then manual how to make mouthwash and put it there. So it's a multi-layer self-care product that serves the utility number one, but answers the technology of the day. Let's put it this way. Another bike, scooter. This one is metal, so it's unbreakable, but you see, as I said, everything is inside the body, so there's no mechanical parts here. I mean, they are, but they're inside the thing. You don't interact with no brakes. This is the refillables. So you have this body for floss dispenser, and the floss rolls come in this foil packaging every month or whatever you need it. And you don't replace the floss itself, the body, you just replace you don't replace the body, you just replace the floss itself. And you have that in the body, might, as I said, be plastic, ceramic like plastic. So it comes in this packaging here. That's one of the furniture pieces in that temple. So you see it's reverse. It's one piece, and it serves as multi-surface furniture piece, where it's you can sit, you can eat, you can work here, you can sleep here, you can camp here, you can set up election, presentation, you can work here for an entire day. That's a furniture piece that serves all the needs without building a room. Like, here's a sofa, here's a table, here's a shelf, here's a TV. Like, we don't need that anymore. That's an old concept. That's a residue from the other people. This is a brand new experience. You see how it's related to the dishware. This is pressed paper, pressed pulp, paper pulp. Not pulp. That's a pressed paper pulp plate that is custom per serving, per food. You'll see many on the website, and they work together with this table right here. Another proposal for the kit. Once again, you can imagine this being a soap dispenser, mouthwash dispenser, a pack with tissues, and for that we designed a custom shelf. This was for the Adidas store. another idea for metal soap dish. So this is the piece of metal and a brick of just soap bars, and you receive this as a kit, and then we don't need to send you anything. It's like Costco. You buy everything in bulk, but it's not packaged like every individual packaging, because that's not sustainable. Then you buy at Costco like 100 packs of chips in the same packaging. So how you design the value of 100 soaps without packing them or selling, you know what I mean? So this one is value of hundreds of soaps that for the next 6 months for you, or next year for you, with a simple ritual here, which is beautiful. You're almost looking forward to that. You don't need to buy a piece of soap because you addicted to the ritual, not the product itself, and you want this to, you want to have this because that's free you from, same as lots in a way, it frees you from decision making. Like once you did it, purchase once, say there's no subscription, you bought it once, boom, use it every day for the next year. More pieces from the collection. Yeah, remember the temple? So that's the table inside the temple. I mean, that's the top view of the temple. That's the table inside, small one. And yeah, they all interconnected. It's just the meeting temple. You meet there, or Kanye meets with people who, the most dear, the closest circle. That's where he made the most important decisions, and that's the temple of that clear decision making. And only few available here, allowed here. And that's a pure studio, just white everything, or this milk color, like just pure empty space for putting mood boards here, putting images, drawing it, splashing the paint, whatever you need. Like, of course, it starts this canvas and then it become whatever it become. Maybe people are allowed to be around it, but not inside. So it's like Kanye's pyramid. This was made for Adidas store, where every piece of equipment is grow from like a cave. It grows naturally from the surface. So there's also no plain surface. Of course, this was the floor for the Adidas Center perspective view. There's no flat surface because the nature. It's Kanye said the nature is your gym. You don't need to build extra. So just making this, like this is a cafeteria in the Adidas store. You have Kanye style light all over the thing, and like his performances, just this dome of light, and you hang out in this soft rubber-like skate park like environment, and you get some food, you eat here through these plates. You can measure, you can check some clothes, whatever. But it's a natural environment for you to hang out rather than a store. Think about it as a next version of Apple stores. But how would Adidas make them? Let's refresh. Maybe there'll be something else. This is how Kanye would. This is how genius here he is. He'll be just send this image and be like, "Yo, this is headphones." That's it. And then you have to know that this is the headphones. And I would add stuff, and he's like, no, clean, pure, remove, and it ended up just being this. That's verbal headphones, Bluetooth, with this bendable piece of metal inside, so you can bend it on your head, you can bend it on your arm, use it as speakers, put it in your car, use it as a stand for your phone. Endless. Genius. Another versions of Yeezy Sound headphones, custom made, completely close you off from the environment. Right, next. I don't know, if you have any questions on Yeezy, that's the moment. I probably will never talk about it ever again. Igor, Vadik, what is your relationship with the Bauhaus? You're inspired by anything like their ideas and implementation of one-person room, one-person pedestal cabinet? That sounds cool. I never heard about this. We should talk about this at some. Let me screenshot this. I never heard about one-person room, one-person pedestal. But I respect Bauhaus because Bauhaus is a subculture of designers who, you know, we have the same mission as they have. Oh, they had a design, a lifestyle, design-driven, pure utility, beautiful. That's again what Kanye would say. Emotional want, utilitarian need. That's Bauhaus to me. So absolutely, we're inspired by Bauhaus, and the ambition beyond making a lot successful, making this a multi-billion company, to add value culturally, just like Bauhaus added, where there's a distinct design language which helps people to design products for better life. Yeah, once again, not to this overkill this. I just want to say that I can pull any image here and tell a story. Everything is connected. Everything is related to one another, and the choice of color, the shape, everything is based on so many inputs in context consideration. So nothing is gimmick. There's no speculation here. It's producible. It's thought through from the form to materials to user experience to software to the shelf life and maintenance. Right, let's go to the next one. Maybe one more image from Kanye, just for history. Yeah, let's find some architecture. I'm just uploading. I'm just reloading the. I'm just reloading the. That's the table I was talking about. Another view. See, one piece. Basically, the whole temple is like curved out stone. There's nothing except just it's one surface, continuous surface from outside to inside. Very natural in that sense. toothbrush. I just want to find find the prefab house. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You know, it was so cool to be at Kanye's house to see some of the things incorporated here and there, and it's a really crazy feeling. And another crazy feeling is that someone, I want to highlight this, a person, a human being, pushing this so far. Kanye, his house, every piece, the car, color, everything is according to the universe. It's absolutely underrated. And then he says, I'm underrated being the most successful. It's just because he hits the limits of what people can comprehend. Like it goes deeper than you can imagine. I just want to be very fair with the credit, because sometimes, you know, we would sit and we did all this stuff, but without Kanye energy, it would be never possible. Never. It's some next level force. So it's important for me to acknowledge that, because I think in music, especially hip hop, people live by those rules, where they understand the flows of energy. Whereas our world, design world, business, startup, the white world, is soulless, dry, miserable. And we see results in design, we see results in our daily life, we see those corporate workers that we always make fun of. That's the reality we end up, and that's the reality. This is the reality that it's supposed to be. But because of fear, and perfectly manufactured fear, we can't live like this. We can't live in Kanye world. We have to live in Bill Gates world. You know what I mean? That was a house for alternative version Kanye house, ramp for tanks and, you know, Sherpa. You go in, it's all, you can be here, you can hang out here, it's another surface, and it's designed as a warehouse. So you put different zones, kids zones, kitchen zone, it's just like one big club. Very militant. Design will save the world.